I think a lot of times when doodle owners say, "You poodled my doodle," what they really mean is you cleared their eyes out too much and you pinched the sides of their head. So I'm going to show you how I avoid that. I take a wide clip comb, 2 to 3 lengths longer than what I did the body in. Then I struggle to find my finishing comb. If you don't have a finishing comb, you need one. And this texturizing spray is great too, but go easy with it or you'll have regrets. Comb that all the way through the face and then grab your clip comb and take one swoop right down the middle of the head. I'm not cutting into the top of the ears. I'm not cutting into the sides of the face. I'm just going to skim that stuff off to save myself scissor work later. To clear out the eyes, instead of using a 10 blade, I use a 7 or a 5 and I just skim that hair off. Then I'm going to pull all the hair over the eyes and using my straight shears to make a straight line, I'm just going to cut whatever is hanging over the eye. I'm not cutting into the sides of the face. I'm not cutting into the top of the head, just what's hanging over the eye. Okay, then I'm going to pull all of that muzzle hair forward and using my curved shears, I'm going to snip off whatever is hanging out over the nose. And when I'm doing short round faces like this, I'm always following the shape of the dog's jaw. A little thing I always do is I comb out the ear hair and then I shave that off with a 10 blade. It just gives it a bit of a cleaner look and we don't pluck ears here. Then to trim the sides of the face, I pull all of the hair towards the ear canal and I trim off whatever is hanging over the ear. Again, following the shape of the dog's jawline. This is what I call my rough-in and it just gives me the shape that I'm going for. Then I'll go in with some thinning shears or some blending shears and just tidy up whatever little pieces are sticking out. If you're using thinners and blenders the whole time on every dog, you are going to burn your hand out so fast. These shears are just meant for final touches and to give you that nice soft finish. So as you can see, I'm not taking a huge load of bulk off, I'm just touching in the edges. Now do that to both sides, obviously, and then it's time to trim his ears in. I see a lot of newer groomers struggling to make a nice soft ear. So what I do is using my curved shears, I trim off the backs of the ears quite short, being completely aware of where the ear leather is at all times. And then for the front of the ear, I just dust them in with some very fine tooth thinning shears. And that'll give them a nice soft look. And then you can see here, I have a couple of things I need to clean up. So I comb that all up and then using my blending shears, I just trim off whatever is sticking out of that final shape that I want. And then here's what Zuko looks like, all ready to go home. I hope that helps.